What's up, math scholars and math haters? This is Mr. W. Today we're going to tackle question 7 of the 5th grade math questions that North Carolina released this past school year. The question tells us that a sports store has 468 golf balls, and they're going to be put into boxes that hold 18 balls each, and we're supposed to find out the minimum number of boxes that are needed for all of the golf balls. Alright, so, in order to do really well on a question like this, we need to know how to translate a word problem, and also how to work with dividing, especially when it comes to remainders. We're going to end up using that in this question. So here we go. I'm going to find the word each, and the word each tells me that I need to multiply, like the word every or the word per. Those are the three big words that North Carolina puts in their test questions that tell you that you need to start multiplying. So I know I'm going to take the words in this problem and make a multiplication sentence out of just words. I'm going to say that boxes times golf balls equals the total number of golf balls. And now that I have my word sentence, I'm going to fill in some of the numbers that I already know. So it's asking for the minimum number of boxes. I don't know the number of boxes that we'll need, but I know that if I multiply that by 18, then that's going to get me 468. And now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you can probably guess where I'm going next. I'm going to pull out my fact families and say that if I know that something times 18 equals 468, then I know that 468 divided by 18 equals that number that I don't know. So now I have a division problem. And I'll give the same quick little warning that I do with every division problem that I do here. I was taught how to do long division a certain way. If there's a way that you remember how to do it or that you were taught, go ahead and try it with this problem. You should get the same answer that I do, and you can even send me an email and tell me how you did it, and I'd love to see or learn about your method. So, 468 divided by 18. I'm going to start by comparing 18 to 400s and see how many times 18 goes into 4. That is, of course, going to be none, so I'm going to put a little dot here just to remind myself that I already took care of my 400s. And now I'm going to compare 18 to 46 tens and see how many times 18 goes into 46. If I try to write out an 18 times table, 18, 36, 54, 72, 90, 108. That should be enough to get on with for this problem, especially because I don't have a whole lot of room. But if I'm trying to see how many times 18 goes into 46, I can count 18, 36, too many. So 18 can go into 46 2 times. I take away 36 from that. 4 tens minus 3 tens is 1 10. 6 ones minus 6 ones is 0 ones. And now I bring down my 8, and I'm comparing 18 to 108, seeing how many 18s I can fit into 108. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly 6. Well, that's good. That makes this a lot easier. Now that I have an answer of 26, I just need to check and see if there's a remainder. This went in evenly, which means there's no remainder, which means my answer is 26. If there were a remainder, remember the question is asking for the minimum number of boxes needed for all of the golf balls, so there can't be any remainder. If there were a remainder, my answer would be 27, because I would have to have an extra box to keep those extra couple of golf balls if I got a remainder for this problem. Thankfully I didn't, but keep that in mind for if you come up on a question like this.